directly ahead of him, Felipe Massa and Romain Grosjean. They're quite close to each other on the back straight at the moment, Martin, and Grosjean is starting, I think, just to back off a little bit more now, and will need to.
That Ferrari looks a proper handful, doesn't it? Really does. Deep in sixth, but he can escape just around the outside of it. But Raikkonen's struggling like crazy. 4/10 down in the first sector alone.
He said on the team radio, Martin, after his first lap in Q3, I struggle with the rear a little bit, but I think the wing's okay.
Yeah. He really couldn't get the power down out of turn 3 at all.
Losing him time, but by how much? Yeah, 0.6 of a second, that middle sector. He dropped further back. At the moment, Daniel Ricciardo only a couple of tenths in terms of pace deficit to the Ferrari.
Hamilton's matched his first sector of his first lap, not beaten it. Haven't seen Rosberg through there yet.
Yeah, he can afford to match it. He doesn't need to beat it too much. Rosberg is on his way around turn 3. Now we have the checkered flag flying, and everyone has made the cut-off point. Right, so where's this going to be for Kimi Raikkonen? Currently 6th fastest. Never been on the pole position here. He has been on the front row before, but not today.
Hamilton's lost a 10th around the middle sector. He's giving Rosberg a chance at least.
Ricciardo goes 5th fastest, so giving his Red Bull every chance. What now for Valtteri Bottas? Not the greatest first lap that we saw in Q3. Under a little bit of pressure, Williams to beat his teammate, and goes 3rd fastest, so he's given Felipe Massa something to chase.
Rosberg only matched Hamilton's so-so middle sector for a Mercedes anyway.
Hamilton crosses the line. It's a 1:35.9. He hasn't improved his time, so that could be one small crumb of comfort for Nico Rosberg. Felipe Massa now to cross the line, goes 3rd fastest. He's beaten Bottas again, and the two Williams both ahead of Kimi Raikkonen. So Ferrari will only have one car on the second row if Sebastian Vettel is quick enough. And Vettel goes 3rd fastest to get ahead of Massa and Bottas. Now it's all eyes on Rosberg as he crosses the line, and once again in Shanghai, and for the 3rd year in Shanghai in a row, it's Lewis Hamilton on pole as his teammate Nico Rosberg closes the gap, but not by enough, and has to settle for 2nd place once more.
Stunning end of the lap for Rosberg, and he so nearly did it, didn't he? And Lewis will not be pleased with that lap at all. One of the worst laps he's driven all weekend.
Great stuff, Lewis. So that is P1. P1, less than half a tenth in it, so it's tight at the end.
Needed the first lap to get it done. Great lap it was.